What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are bringing you guys my personal favorite combo of all time. We got ourselves TYRANITAR and Excadrill Sandstorm team for the casual ladder. Now, if you guys have been watching my channel, I try to showcase Excadrill as much as I can, considering Excadrill is one of my favorite Pokemon. And same thing with TYRANITAR, one of my favorite Pokemon. Plus, they pair up really well together. Sand Rush ability with Excadrill, Sand Stream ability with TYRANITAR. They're pretty much just peanut butter and jelly. Excadrill over here, Focus Sash as item, rocking the Stellar Terra type. It's got high horsepower, it's got Earthquake, and it also has Iron Head and Protect. So this thing's here for a lot of damage. We'll probably Stellar Terrasilize it a couple times today, and hopefully just do a ton of damage. Now TYRANITAR, again, best buddies with Excadrill with Rock Slide, Knock Off, Terra Blast, and Low Kick. It also has that Assault Vest, and it's got that Flying Terra type in case you want to pair it up with Excadrill, so we can EQ freely, and we won't hit our TYRANITAR if we Terrasilize. Final four Pokemon, we got Indeedee, Sinistcha, Corviknight, and Kommo-o. Kommo-o over here with Clangorous Soul, and it also has Clanging Scales with Flash Cannon and that Throat Spray. Indeedee with that Choice Scarf, so it can outspeed and do a lot of damage with Expanded Force. Sinistcha is going to be our support Pokemon with Machigacha, Rage Powder, and Trick Room. And then Corviknight over here, our Tailwind setter with Roost, Taunt, and Brave. Guys, remember to team for yourself. Rental code is at the top right hand corner, and if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing Excadrill and TYRANITAR on the casual ladder. Match number 1 coming at you guys, going up against Groudon and Palkia. A pretty strong team right here, considering Palkia is very underrated, but they are using it with a Sun Squad, so I don't know. Could be good, could be bad. I definitely want to bring in TYRANITAR, but probably not lead TYRANITAR. So maybe we might just want to lead our Tail user with Corviknight. It's not bad, especially with Dragon Terra. Pretty good. It is pretty solid here. Do I lead it? Because they could just lead... They could lead Fluttermane and Chi-Yu, which would be tough. Honestly, I'm just going to go here with Corviknight. Maybe try to set up a Tailwind, and then we can always just swap into TYRANITAR if we want to. And then as our final Pokemon, we're going to go in with... Do we go Sinistcha? That could be clutch. Sinistcha with Hospitality could be very clutch. Probably has Water Terror, right? No, it's got Dark. Do I just go with a bit more attack power here? Let's go with Indeedee, actually. They have 2 Dark types. I don't know. Do you have any other move besides Expanded Force? Terra Blast, eh. I'm gonna go with Kommo-o. Let's go Kommo-o. They just have 2 Dark type Pokemon. I really don't feel like dealing with them, right? Chi-Yu, Brute Bonnet. They would just delete Indeedee. So we'll go Kommo-o, even though I don't like it that much. I just want a bit more attack power. So I'd rather go into Kommo-o rather than Sinistcha. And see how it plays out. So we'll see. Match number 1 on its way. Come on, man. Would love to start off with a big time victory. Would love to start off with a squad. Nice little squad victory here. We'll end up going these two. I feel pretty free just swapping my Corviknight over here for TYRANITAR. That's not a bad play for us. But, like, is Sunlight really that big of a deal? I mean, you get Photosynthesis boost. What are you boosting? Speed. Okay, so it is a bit scary. Realistically, I'm just going to go Stellar Terra. Just rip this. Actually, he could rip Blades, dude. I'm just going to honestly protect, and I'm going to deal as much damage as I can into this slot before I even swap. Right? Before I even swap. Did I Terrasilize? If I Terrasilize, I'm going to be so upset. I might have not backed out of it. Okay, I don't think I did. But we'll see a Terra type from him. Most likely into the Groudon. Yeah, Straight Fire. Ghost. That's fine. I'm cool with that. So he's going to grab a Ghost Terra type here. I wonder why, though. Why Ghost? What's up with the Ghost Terra type? Kind of scared me a little bit. But we're just going to protect Excadrill. Quite a bit safer here. I'm going to look to chunk up a little bit of damage here. And he's going to go for a Fling. Giving up that Salic Berry here. And that's why. You're weakness policy, aren't you? You are weakness policy for sure. You're going to get, what is that, a speed boost? Yeah. And your weakness policy. Oh, man. This could get ugly. This could get ugly. That's a pretty cool combo. I'm here for that. And he's going to Heat Crash outspeeding me. He's going to KO me. Oh, my lord. They got a crit, too. Oh, my lord. We are in some trouble. We are in some trouble. We're in a lot of trouble here. A ton of trouble. Chances are I want to go into Stellar Terror, but chances are you're going to go for Blades here, right? So I might as well just go for Iron Head here. Actually, I can just go for EQ here freely. And I can go Tera and just go for this knockoff. Oh my lord. What a combo. What a combo. We might just lose our Excadrill. Excadrill will at least attack here with EQ because it is double speed in the Sandstorm. But still, man, that's a heck of a Groudon combo. I respect it. I respect it. Flying Terra pops out here. Most likely they're going to go for Precipice Blades. He's just going to protect the Jiggles. The Jiggles gets a protect here. EQ's going to fly. Should do okay damage to Groudon. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy to Groudon. But solid. And he goes for Stomping Tantrum, which I'm fine with. I got my Focus Sash. I'm ready to roll. And I'll probably end up just Iron Heading this this Jumpluff next turn. Jumpluff, Jigglypuff, Scream Tail, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. Sandstorm's going to chip up a little bit of damage. I can outspeed and just take out the Groudon if I wanted to. I could do that if I really wanted to. If I really, really wanted to. But honestly, I'd rather... Actually, why wouldn't I just protect you, save you for a turn, and go for Rock Slide? Makes the most sense for me. That makes the most sense. Let's protect, let's Rock Slide, trying to pick up a KO that route. I could have just outsped and got rid of the Groudon, but there is a chance that they do swap the Groudon, and I should have made that read and just Iron Head this Scream Tail. That's what I should have done. Realistically, I should have done that. He's definitely going to swap Groudon here. I have a big time feeling. Actually, I don't know. He's +2 on attack, so it's like, do you really want to take that risk of getting rid of your speed boost and your attack boost and just swapping? I don't know. We'll see. But trying to keep my Excadrill as long as I can. Again, we are outspeeding, which is why I think it's nice to protect here. I don't think they have any Pokemon with first turn priority in the back end, so he is pretty solid here. And he's not going to swap, which is fine by me. So no swap. Groudon, what are you doing here? Groudon's protecting. And he's going to go for Disable, which is fine. Disable my knockoff. We're going for Rock Slide. That is fine. That is fine. Rock Slide doing decent damage here. He's going to take a little bit of buffets. And we're just going to go for EQ here. We're just going to EQ and then just double down to this Scream Tail. Try to get ourselves right back in the match because we have 3 turns left in Sandstorm. So EQ's pretty free. Maybe we should go Terra Blast. Let's go Rock Slide here, just in case he swaps. Just in case he swaps, we have a double-headed move. I'm hoping we can get Excadrill for one more turn after this. Like, one more turn with Excadrill would be huge. Because we're going to be able to KO the Groudon. I'm just scared if Scream Tail is going to attack us. I am very scared of that. I guess we'll find out. Maybe I should have just went for Iron Head. I should have just went for Iron Head, look for the KO. But he's going to end up hard swapping Groudon. He's going to go right into Brute Bonnet. Who does have Sucker Punch, so he's going to be looking to Sucker Punch me here. And at this point, I'm just going to go for Terra Blast into that Brute Bonnet slot. I will not allow you to go for Sucker Punch. I will not allow you to go for Sucker Punch, man. I simply cannot allow that. So EQ doing mediocre damage. Rock Slide. Please connect into Brute Bonnet. Please. I need some chip damage in this slot. Cool, it is landing. Does okay damage. This thing is pretty bulky. And he might just swap right in the Groudon here. I'm curious if he does. He definitely has Sucker Punch. He definitely has Sucker Punch, so could protect. I could hard swap into Como, but that's real risky. That is real risky. So yeah, let's just protect here. Let's just go for this Terra Blast. Do as much damage as we can. Because again, he's definitely got Sucker Punch. Like, what Brute Bonnet is not rocking Sucker Punch? You could swap and take Weather from me. That's not a bad call. But we're just slowly just dealing damage to him. Slowly. We're getting both our Pokemon, or pretty much all 3 of the Pokemon that we've seen so far. We're getting them close. We're getting them close. They're playing very defensively, but they're playing really well at the same time. So let's see. They just have a lot of bulky Pokemon, like Groudon, Scream Tail, and Brute Bonnet. They're all very, decent. They have decent bulk to them, right? Especially Screamtail, dude. Screamtail's a bulky little bit. A bit too bulky. It's a little chunky. He ends up withdrawing, so he's gonna go into Groudon, get rid of Weather. We are gonna get rid of Groudon, which is gonna be nice here. Yep. Honestly, I wish we didn't attack Groudon because, actually, never mind. Sandstorm's not on the field anymore. Speed's gonna get heightened. Simple protect from the Excadrill. And next turn might be a good swap for. You're really gonna Encore me into Rock Slizzle? That's fine. It's almost like landing a Groudon. Cool. The Groudon's gone. Screamtail's taking damage. Screamtail's moves consist of Fling. What is it? Fling, Encore, Disable, and maybe Trick Room. So I might not even be worried about Screamtail. In all honesty, I might not even be worried about Screamtail. If he goes back Brute Bonnet, we know Sucker Punch is probably flying here. Honestly, if that's the case, I might just protect. Defense is heightened. I'm gonna try to go for double protect. He might try to Encore me into that, but I'm gonna swap right into Como. I'm swapping right to Como. The reason I'm going for double protect is two reasons. One, I got to test my RNG here. Got to see if we're doing good, and they're probably gonna Encore me. Two, I think they're gonna go for Sucker Punch. So if I can do that and then just like hard swap back into T-Tar, get some speed. Sucker Punch is scary, but I like this. This is a great first match. This is a great first match from our opponent. They're playing really well. There's the swap. Big time swap from Jeans. And we're going right into our Como. Double protect does land. So RNG's on our side, baby. Show me Sucker Punch. There's that Encore. That's what I was scared of. Encore. I was terrified of. And is he going for Sucker Punch? No way if he's going for Encore. He's going to go for Spore. Really doubled into that slot. He really just doubled into that slot. But now from here, I'm just going to Iron Head to get rid of you. I'm going to swap right into T-Tar. Hopefully he doesn't go for Sucker Punch this turn. It kind of feels like he doesn't have Sucker Punch. It kind of feels like he doesn't have Sucker Punch at this point. Because I feel like he would have sent it at that turn. So we'll see. If I were them, I would have sent Sucker Punch a while ago. But maybe I should have swapped Excadrill here. I probably should have swapped Excadrill. That could have been a good play. But I want the Sand Rush back. I want to try to get rid of this Screamtail because this thing is so annoying. So annoying. So if I can just get rid of that, we can start dealing with their final Pokemon, which, if I had to guess, they probably have Palkia in the back end. But our opponent takes so long to make a move, but respect to them. They're playing really well. Excadrill, look how dope he is. Excadrill's so dope, especially in Gen 5. When you saw its like 2D sprite, it looks so sick. In 2D, it looks so sick. It still looks cool, but right back into T-Tar. Let's get this weather back out. Bam, Sandstream, baby. Photosynthesis gone. Show me no Sucker Punch, please and thank you. Ends up withdrawing Brute Bonnet. That's fine. You gonna go Palkia here? You gonna go Palks? Yep, out comes the Palkia. Ironhead flies by Screamtail. He's forced to throw it back out to Bonnet. And at that point, I mean, I should just outspeed. He probably thinks we're gonna protect at this point because I've just been protecting my Excadrill so much. But I mean, what do we do here? I could Ironhead. I'll probably go for Terra Blast in that slot. Try to get rid of that Brute Bonnet. And just go for Ironhead. Probably. I could double down. Let's go for EQ. Screw it. EQ. Terra Blast. Let's send it. Let's send it. What a first match, man. I've been recording for what? 15 minutes? So this match is about 10 minutes so far. It's a great match. Any match over 10 minutes is solid. It's solid. It means going the distance. You got long plays. Few swap-ins, few swap-outs. This is what Pokemon's all about, baby. And I'm curious to see what they do. Like, I'm surprised they haven't launched a Sucker Punch. I just guess they don't have it. There it is. They had it this whole time. I was waiting for that. I was sitting here waiting for that. I'm surprised they didn't send it like 5 turns ago. Good to see that my T-Tar does outspeed Palkia. Hopefully this can KO. Really. Can Buffets KO? He pops a Trick Room. I think Buffets might be able to KO, which would be very beautiful. And actually, T-Tar doesn't outspeed Palkia. It's just he was going to go for Trick Room. So we should be fine here. Buffets do KO here. T-Tar actually should be faster in Trick Room than Palkia. Now I can bring out Komo-O and we can start teeing off. Even though Space Roman's going to absolutely melt me here. This match is probably going to be closer than it actually is. So yeah, let's go Clanging Scales. Let's just go for a knockoff here. Let's see what they want to do here. Because I don't have... Actually, do I protect on Komo-O? I probably should just protect him here. I probably should have protected Komo-O here. Because I know Space Roman's flying. It might be a mistake on our end. And they just cancel match. I think they had a shot. I don't know. We played really well. 1-0 to get this video started. Match number 2 time on its way. Let's get after it. Big win in match number 1. Now we're going up against a Golden Go team with Hitmontop, C-Titan. They also have Volcarona and Torkoal. They're definitely going to bring in Torkoal. And honestly, I'm just going to bait the weather if they go into it. Or, you know what? Let's just lead Excadrill and... Could go into like Komo-O here. Or I can go Cobra Cloak, which I am going to do. I'm scared to Hitmontop. I am scared to Hitmontop. But I like this lead right here. These two, let's bring T-Tar, let's bring Komo-O again. And let's get after it. Let's get after it. We'll see what they want. We'll see what they want to run. I don't know, dude. Torkoal's just scary. Especially when you're going into weather. They might go into Hitmontop here. Hitmontop's just a standard lead. And they don't. So I'm actually cool with this. I could have went into Tera Excadrill. But this works out fine for me. I could see him easily pop in Trick Room. I know Bronzong has Levitate. So honestly, I might just taunt it. I might just taunt Bronzong. Just taunt Bronzong. And we could just throw an EQ across the board. But I'd rather just go for Iron Head in this slot and taunt the Bronzong. Make that play, baby. We'll make that play all day. C-Titan, decently bulky on the defensive side. So, I mean, it should be able to soak up this Iron Head no problem. Probably about half damage to it. But Bronzong, on the other hand, as long as it's on Mental Herb, I think it's going to go for Trick Room, right? I mean, you got Torkoal on the team. It's just screaming Trick Room, but... The problem is a lot of Bronzongs do rock the Mental Herb to counter taunt. So we'll see. We'll see what they want to do here. But yeah, I still have T-Tar in the back end, which is great. Try to counter that Torkoal somewhat. Because if it is Mental Herb and they do get off Trick Room and they have Torkoal, that's going to be our only way of doing anything with it. But he'll end up hard swapping here. He's going to go into the Torkoal. So Iron Head's not going to do that much. I think he was predicting the swap from us. And it sure seems like he's going to go into Trick Room here. Ironhead flies, doing not that much damage. And Rocky Helmet actually does more to us. And it gets rid of our Focus Sash, which kind of sucks. But I end up just taunting him. Let's see if he's Mental Herb or not. Knew it. I knew it. You little booger. Mental Herb's going to shake it off. He's going to be able to pop Trick Room. Alright. Not good for us. Not good for Jeans. Might be better off just swapping T-Tar. Yeah, let's swap T-Tar. Let's swap Excadrill for T-Tar. And let's just Terrasilize you. And we'll chip up as much damage as we possibly can in this Torkoal slot. Yeah, because Excadrill and Corviknight, if I swap Corviknight into T-Tar, I just lose my Excadrill. So I'm better off just going T-Tar swap into Tera type. Because if I would have swapped T-Tar in for Corviknight, Excadrill would have died, and I couldn't Terrasilize it into a different type because I have Stellar Terra on it. So, we'll go this route. This is the route I'm choosing. A little bit of helping hand. Body press. No way. No shot you went for body pressing in that slot. That's a great read. If you were read my T-Tar swap, big props to you. Big props to you on that one. Massive props to you on that one. That is some big time props. Big time props to them. Big time props. Because that kind of ruined a ton of stuff that I went through. Now I take Buffets. Komo is probably going to be my best bet here. I might just double protect. Do I double protect? Maybe. Or do we just go for Clanging Scales? Yeah, we'll go for Clanging Scales here. And I'll just roost up some HP here. Actually, no, we're going to go for Brave Bird here. We're doubling right down the Torkoal. Wow, dude, they've really just deleted my T-Tar, and that really puts us in a bad position here. A real bad position. Considering by the time Trick Room ends, my Sandstorm's going to end. And I don't have any way of resetting it. But he's going to end up hard swapping. Who you going into? Who's taking this Brave Bird and Clanging Soul? Sea Titan's going to pop out here. Ironhead's going to fly. Ironhead's doing relatively solid damage. Brave Bird flies. Not bad. Do take some recoil. And Clanging Scale's going to fly here. We can KO Sea Titan with another one of these. My defense just drops, which really sucks. I do get Throat Spray pop. The Throat Spray popping. This point, we should go for another one of these, and I'm just going to go for a Roost here. Probably should have Brave Bird to Sea Titan, but let's look to get back a little bit of HP here. Ironhead flies, I'm able to soak. And here comes Play Rough, which is going to KO us. Sea Titan's a beast, dude. We're getting torn to shreds here. We are getting torn to shreds right now. Roosting up, baby. Give me some HP back. Give me some HP back. There we go. That's beautiful. Sea Titan takes a little bit of Sandstorm buffets. I think we just doubled down into this. What's it called? Depends. How many turns left in Trick Room? If there's one turn left in Trick Room, wouldn't be bad for us to just, double protect. And there is one turn, so double protect is going to be my play. Actually, I don't have protect. I have to double down now. I have to double down. I have to double down. That sucks, man. Ironhead's going to fly here. Please do not make me flinch, because he's going to KO my Excadrill. Can you soak this somehow? Dude, this Sea Titan's balling out here. He's balling right now. He is balling. Do not make me flinch. Cool, I don't flinch. Actually, I had Cobra Cloak, so I'm not going to flinch. And at least I don't get swept here. But yeah, dude, that Trick Room. And honestly, that body press into my T-Tar is what lost us the game. If that was a read, that's a heck of a read right there. That is going to be game. I'm just going to end up running this match. We picked up our KO. We didn't get swept in match number 2. Now we can honestly just go hop into match number 3. Final match coming at you guys, and we got a nice little rematch here. Honestly, Sinistra is not bad here for reversing Trick Room, so I'm going to end up leading Sinistra. I really like it. Honestly, I could just go into like T-Tar and Excadrill and read that hard swap popping out here, but at that point, they could probably pop Trick Room. But I'm just going to go Sinistra here. We're going to need something to kind of counteract this Bronzong, so maybe just leading T-Tar and going for like knockoff here could be good for us, right? Yeah, I'm with that. Or I could go into you. Yeah, and while they set up Trick Room, we can honestly just... Yeah, I'm cool with that. Then we'll bring T-Tar extra. Alright, so looking to bounce back up against the opponent that just dumped on us, man. We're looking to get a revenge here. Hopefully we can do it. If not, they're going to go 2-0 for us today. And we're going to go 1-2 for today's video. We'll see. We shall see. But nonetheless, had solid matches today. Going up against 2 very good opponents so far. But they end up leading these 2. Golden Go looking at me a bit scary. Honestly, he could just Shadow Ball me. But I just know he's popping Trick Room, right? We just know. We just know he's popping Trick Room. So honestly, I'm just going to go for the cancel Trick Room. I'm going to go for Clangor's Soul here. I'm going right for Clangor's Soul. I'm looking to stat boost up, get the Throat Spray popping at the same time. Be +1 on every stat and +2 in special attack. That's the plan. That is the plan. Set this up. Let's do it. Give me all those boosts. Look at that. Attack, defense, special attack. What else is there? Special defense. One more, baby. Speed. Give me that. I will lose a little bit of HP, but more importantly, pop that Throat Spray to get another special attack boost. That is beautiful. Shadow Ball is going to fly here. We should soak this unless you're Choice Spect. Cool. Soak it. Eat up a berry. I think he is popping Trick Room. And he is popping Trick Room. So we cancel out his Trick Room right then and there. What's my play call at this point? What do I do at this point? Rage Powder this shot and just go for a Clanging Scales. It's not that good for us. I could go for another Clangor Soul. Or I could make another read. But he's just gonna KO me. Let's go Dark Tera. Let's go Dark Tera, go Clanging Soul. Or let's go Clanging Scales here. See how much damage we can do. I'm gonna waste my Tera type here. That's my plan. We're gonna waste my Tera type. We gotta do something. This Pokemon's really tough for us. We probably should just let T-Tar. Just went for the knockoff. I go into the Tera type just so we could soak up Shadow Ball and try to cancel out Trick Room again. We're going for the big time reads. The damage is mediocre at best. The damage is so mediocre. He's going for the Shadow Ball, so we made the right call. But it's not going to work out for us. It's just not going to work out for us. No, he set up lane screen. Oh no. We're in some trouble. We're in some trouble, man. We're in some trouble. We are in some trouble. This team just counters us really, really hard. I'll try to cancel out Trick Room here again. And I'll just protect my boy. Oh no, dude. We're in so much trouble. That's hilarious. And I wasted my Tera trying to pull this off. Man, that sucks. So I'll protect here. Let's see what he's got cooking. I'll probably Iron Head my Sinister. Yep. Can I soak this? Soak it. Hold up. Give me a chance. Make it rain flies. Oh, it goes for Make It Rain. I was going to say we could probably cancel out Trick Room. So there's that. Drops his special attack though. And from here, honestly, did we just go into T-Tar? Get things rolling? And force him to bring out the turtle? I think so. I think we just forced him to bring out the turtle. I think we just forced him. Because I'll probably just go for another Make It Rain at this point. Honestly, I should be slower. So I should just do this and just go for Clanging Scales. We'll just keep sending it, dropping our defense. They have just mainly special attackers. Yep, there it goes. That's fine. That is fine. So we'll knock off the turtle here. Is this the turtle? No, it's Hitmontop. Going for Intimidate, you little booger. Little Hitmonbop, baby. Hitmonbop getting work done. Iron Head's gonna fly. You soak it all day. No flinchies, please. Knock off flies. Give me your item. I'm gonna take off Sash. Citrus Berry. That's a good item to take off. And Clanging Scale's gonna follow behind that. Doing great damage. There's that. Critical hit. So on Pokemon. Get another defense drop. And buff its fly through. Honestly, just hard swap right into you. And we'll go for another Clanging Scales here. I could have protected because Trick Room's on the field, but I think there's a chance that they go after T-Tar, so this would have been a nice time for me to have my Tera type. But yeah, T-Tar's intimidated. Plus they might swap into Torkoal, get weather control. Hopefully they just swap him on top. That'd be nice. Save Intimidate for another time. Again, going up against good opponents today. Big time swap. Out comes my boy, Excadrill. He goes for Iron Head here, which we soak. Beautiful. He's going to go for Close Combat here, which will sash up. Cool. So Focus Sash in effect. Him on top should be dead here. Which is very nice for me. Oh my lord, I flinch. I really flinch. That's brutal news for Jeans. That's brutal news for Jeans. One turn left to Trick Room, so simple protect here. And double protect is easily our play, but dude, I really, that just happened. Really just happened. We really flinched there. That would have been huge for us because I could have brought Bronzong low enough where I could KO it next turn with Clanging Scales. Would have been beautiful. It would have been beautiful. Close Combat's flying again. And from here, I know he's swapping him on top, but I have to double down the Bronzong. I have to double down the Bronzong. I have to make sure that Pokemon goes out. Light Screen's gone. Trick Room's gone. That's beautiful. And yeah, I mean, I have to just go Iron Head in the slot in case we don't KO. And Clanging Scales. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't swap him on top. I'd be super surprised. If he doesn't swap him on top, we might just win this matchup. Because their final two Pokemon would be Golden Go and probably Torkoal, and I can just EQ away. But they also do have Tera type still. Song's jam. That's why I hit my top stance. Look at him strutting, baby. Look at my boy strutting. Just strutting it off, baby. Look at him. Strut, strut, strut. I love hit my top. My boy hit my bop, baby. Make him move. Make him move. Wide guard flying here. A little bit of wide guard action. I'm gonna stop my climbing skills. This could be bad for us because he's gonna be able to get off another trick room. Unless I get flinchies. Give me a flinch. Give me a flinch. Please don't tell me this, dude. Please don't. Please don't tell me he gets off another trick room. Please don't tell me he gets off another trick room. Let's see bad news for us. Okay, he goes for Iron Head. I'm happy with that. I'm so happy with that. He should just pop the trick room. So now I get out T-Tar. Now I get popping. Sandstorm's gonna buff it. Bring out the T-Tar, and I could just go for Iron Head. I'm gonna go for high horsepower into that in my top slot, and I could just go for knockoff and follow it into the slot. Cool. So yeah, they definitely should have popped Trick Room there. That could have been a monstrous play, especially if they have Torkoal in the back end, which I'm guessing they do, right? I'm guessing they definitely have Torkoal. Man, dude, our opponents are taking so long to make moves today. It's crazy. It's crazy. We're on the casual ladder, but respect. Give it to him. Jeans is just trying to record it, get some content out for you guys. Let's see what they do here. Yeah, I keep thinking they're going to swap, but they just haven't swapped yet, right? And they're not going to. So high horsepower is going to fly. Pick up the KO there. Knockoff's going to outspeed. We're going to pick up the KO here. And do I have one turn left in Sandstorm? That'd be beautiful. That would be beautiful if I have one turn left in Sandstorm, just so I can get that speed. I can throw high horsepowers around. Actually, they probably have Torkoal, so I won't have that. But still, extra, I'm thinking it should outspeed. But Sandstorm's gone anyway. Bye-bye, Sandstorm. Bye-bye. See, Titan comes out here, so the final Pokemon not going to be Torkoal. They just didn't bring Torkoal. And honestly, from here, I should just throw this Iron Head here. I could double down to the slot. I'm just going to go for Rock Slide. Rock Slizzle. Rock Slizzle. Now, if Golden Go outspeeds T-Tar, it's game over. I probably should just high horsepowered him, but I think he's going to Terastallize Golden Go. Seeing that I have knockoff and high horsepower, two moves that are super effective to him. No, he doesn't. He just ice shards me away. That's going to be game. GG's. Unless I can get a flinch and outspeed. That's legit our only shot. Life Orb Sea Titan just teeing off on us. We do outspeed. Rock Slide picking up great damage. Give me a flinch on the Golden Go. Give me a flinchy. Here, we need one more flinch. If we get one more flinch on the Golden Go, we win. We just need a double land Rock Slide, get the flinch, and then win the game. And they finally use Terra type. I wonder if Sea Titan's grabbing us. He is. What do you got? What do you got? Water. Rock Slide should still KO. Realistically, what Rock Slide should still KO. It does. All we need is a flinch. All we need is a little bit of RNG, baby. Give me a little bit of RNG. Come on. Come on, Pokegods. A little bit of RNG. Give me a flinch here again. Oh, no, he didn't get it. Would have been awesome. But I soak. But I soak. I'm a sponge with that AV. I'm a sponge with that AV. Give me that knockoff, baby. Give it to me. What a win. What a win. What a win. Let's go. 2-1 for today's video. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. My favorite combo in all of Pokemon. Getting after it and doing work. Excadrill T-Tar going crazy. Can't go wrong with them. Sand Rush, Sandstream, and then you got Corviknight, Coma, Osinisha, and Indeedee. We use all those Pokemon except for Indeedee today, but who cares? You guys seen Indeedee plenty of times. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know what. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread positive today. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.